Serviceable villain, dubious to the vitals of my mistress, badness of desire.
Is he dead?
Sit you down, father. Rest you.
It's been a long time since I rock and roll. to the midnight sun. Wheels go round and round on my mind. Restless hearts sleep alone tonight, sending all my love along the wire. They say that the road ain't no place to start a family. Right down the line, it's been you and me. And loving a music man ain't always what it's supposed to be. Oh, girl, you stand by me. I'm forever yours, faithfully. Circus life under the big top world. We all need the clowns to make us smile. Through space and time, always another show. Wondering where I am, lost without you. And being apart ain't easy on this love affair. Two strangers learn to fall in love again. I get the joy of rediscovering you. Oh, girl, you stand by me. I'm forever yours, faithfully. I'm still
Welcome out to Bryan High School, where tonight the Golden Bears play host to the Springfield Blue Devils here on the Golden Bears Sports Network. Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Chris Malanga. I'm joined by Brian Arnold filling in tonight for some color commentary. And Coach, this Bryan team got off to a pretty good start.
Yeah, the girls have been playing really well. So I have a little inside perspective. I get a chance to see them play in the summertime all the time, and the kids had a good summer. I know Coach Grosjean was happy with kids who showed up and the kind of things they were getting done at team camps. And the nice thing is they carried that into the season.
Yeah, absolutely. And the thing about Springfield is if you look at their record, they're sitting at 1-4 on the season, but as we both know, they're better than that record indicates.
Yeah, we've seen them for the past couple of years now, and we know how athletic they are. They play in an unbelievable conference. That NLL is really good. The top of that conference is teams that are going to make some regional runs, teams that are really talented. So, 1-4, and those losses coming in conference probably isn't a real good indication of how good they are.
And last year at this time, we played at Springfield, and the Lady Bears had a chance to win it in regulation, ended up losing in overtime. Tell that story real quick.
Yeah, I think if my senior daughter's listening to that, she'd probably be happy if I didn't repeat that story, because we had them. That team was probably a little better than we are, and they're definitely more athletic than we were, but we played a great game. Had our chances late. We had a good look at a bucket late, didn't get it, and then that was one of those games then when it went to overtime, it was like, I think we missed our opportunity.
Yeah.
And they did. You got to give them credit. They did a lot of things right, but it would have been a nice one to have for us.
Absolutely. Well, it's redemption time here. The Lady Bears were victorious in the JV game. Now we've played them in 7th grade, 8th grade, and JV so far, and Bears are now 1-2 as both the junior high teams lost to Springfield, but here the varsity looking to even things up against the Blue Devils. We got a chance to talk to Coach Todd Grosjean about this game and see his thoughts on that. We're going to take our first time out of the afternoon. When we come back, we will hear from Coach Grosjean after this on the Golden Bears Sports Network.
Does your dream home include a lakefront property with a stunning view, vaulted ceilings, finished basement, and a 3-car garage? If so, you need to call Misty King of Amerimaid Realty and ask about the gorgeous home she has at 726 Shoreline Drive in Holland, Ohio. Located on Hidden Harbor Lake, this incredible home boasts some amazing features, including a permanent dock, private lake with 2 beaches and a sandbar, a phenomenal trellis deck spanning the entire back of the home, and more. Phone Misty today at 633-4997. Amerimaid Realty, your hometown real estate pro. Stark's Plumbing and Heating Services presents another way to make you feel better. An annual checkup for your heating and cooling system. They'll do a thorough exam and make sure your system is running safely and efficiently, because a checkup today keeps the breakdown away. Stark's Plumbing and Heating Services is also offering 0% financing for up to 72 months on select Lennox equipment. To learn more about a new system or to schedule your checkup, call Stark's Plumbing and Heating Services at 800-329-4040 today, or go to starksph.com.
They were once in a car seat. Now they're in the driver's seat. Having a teen driver is scary enough without the added cost to insure them. Let us help you ease your fears and save money with the Teen Smart Driver Safety Program from the Central Insurance Companies. Teen Smart's the most proven driver crash reduction program ever developed. When your teen driver enrolls in and completes the course, you could save hundreds of dollars on your Central auto policy. Call Andrews O'Neill & Lowe today to learn more about this smart way to save money. With offices in Archbold, Bryan, and Wasion, or you can find us online at andrewsoneillandlowe.com.
The Bryan Parks and Recreation Department would like to wish the Bryan Golden Bears good luck in tonight's game. The Bryan Parks and Rec offers a wide variety of classes for you during the entire year and an array of sporting events all year long. Check out what the Bryan Parks and Recreations Department has going on at bryanparksandrec.com or like them on Facebook. The Bryan Parks and Rec hopes to see you in one of the many parks that Bryan has to offer and enjoy the facilities. Questions about the classes or rental of one of their facilities, call 633-6030. Newcomer, Schaefer, Spangler, and Breininger is a great group of experts with a common goal: to serve the legal needs of this area with the greatest degree of integrity and excellence. Along with that, they respect and support the athletes in tonight's game for their determination and teamwork. An attorney's relationship with their client is like the one between a coach and their player, a position of trust. Newcomer, Schaefer, Spangler, and Breininger are proud supporters of all the athletes and wish them continued success always.
At American Family Insurance, we believe that with the right support, any dream is possible. For auto, home, business, or life, contact us today.
Contact Danielle Vanetta, agent at 419-636-0408, or stop by 1318 East High Street, Suite A in Bryan today.
American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI. American Family Insurance Company. American Family Life Insurance Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin, 53783.
Back out on the Golden Bears Sports Network, Chris Malenga alongside Todd Grosjean, head coach of the Bryan Lady Bears. And Coach, good start to the season so far, 5-2 on the season. And you had to kind of build up your team with the people you lost last year, because you lost some pretty prolific players last year in this program.
Well, we had, it's an understatement. We had 4 seniors that played, right from their freshman year. Got thrown into the fire, and we had to have them just because that's the state the program was in at that point. And we lost some great leaderships and some great leaders there, Kennedy Lamberson, McKenna Grube, Kayla Arnold, and Bailey Krupp. And to fill those shoes, it was a big task. And we've got some kids that are stepping into those roles, and we're really pleased with where we're at right now.
Only 2 seniors, though, on this team, and both of those seniors didn't play much last year because Riley Burgess is on the JV primarily, and then Kelly Miller, injured most of the year.
Yeah, obviously getting Kelly back was huge. We struggled to score the basketball last year and shoot it from the perimeter, and that was her role as a sophomore. And now that she's back, that gives us a little punch from the perimeter. Riley, saw some time with the varsity, probably down the stretch, played a little bit more JV just to get her minutes because she needed to play, and we needed her this year. But those seniors are doing their job in terms of leadership. We've got a very good junior class with Shalyn Miley and McKendry Seamer and Jaden Cupp and Brooke Lamberson, Bree Long right down the line, and Chloe Antigo. So solid junior class, and then we throw in a few sophomores that got thrown into the fire. Addie Arnold, Delilah Taylor, and we get Allie Zimmerman back after a knee injury as well. So I like the combination of kids we have.
Lots of depth this year. So where the boys, we talked to Brandon at the beginning of last game, they don't have a lot of depth, but you seem to have a pretty decent bench.
Yeah, and we've relied pretty heavily on that in just about every game. We're playing 10 or 11 kids. We're going to get Jaden Cupp back here. Hopefully, before it's all said and done, we'll get Reese Grotehouse back out there as she rehabilitates her knee. And that we're just going to be that much deeper. And we've got a couple kids on the JV team that have spelled some kids off the bench, and they're doing some nice things at the JV level too.
Let's talk about the season so far. 5-2 on the season. How do you think things have gone so far?
We've gotten a little bit better every game. Obviously, we stubbed our toe last Saturday against Defiance. Let one slip through our fingers. Got off to a great start, and just had a chance to put Defiance away early, and for whatever reason we let them back in the game. We gave them a little confidence, and down the stretch we just couldn't make plays and turn the ball over too much. And
that was a 1-point game, right?
Yeah, 1-point game, 1-point loss, and as Coach Walker said, if we win that game, maybe that loss will take us further in terms of preparation and correcting what we didn't do than if we would have won it somehow and didn't correct what we needed to. So we're looking at that loss as a learning experience, and hopefully it's going to prevent that from happening again down the road.
So tonight you're going to be facing Springfield. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, we played Springfield the last 2 or 3 years, and they're always athletic. I think this is the 3rd coach in 3 years for them, so it hasn't been a whole lot of continuity, but they will bring athletes here. We've struggled to sometimes take care of the basketball against their athleticism. We're going to have to do that on today and Saturday. I like what we're doing in terms of spreading the wealth. We've got to, I think at every game it's been somebody different that stepped up and scored for us, and we're going to need that again.
What kind of athletes do they have? Are they more of a defensive-minded team? They shoot a lot, offensive?
Well, they play in the NLL, and obviously the NLL is very good.
Yes,
You've got Napoleon and Perrysburg and Sylvania Northview and Sylvania Southview are probably the cream of the crop there. And then there's Anthony Wayne's probably in the middle, and then you've got some teams that are in the bottom half, and Springfield's probably in the middle somewhere. They've lost some kids to graduation. We lost over there last year in overtime, and had an opportunity, had a chance to win it at the buzzer in regulation, and we just couldn't get a shot to go. So we would like to turn the tide on Springfield. They've gotten us the last couple of years, and I know our kids have a little bit of a sour taste in their mouth.
What's the game plan to face them when you place a team out that you're not familiar with, except for playing once a year? They're not in your league. You know, they play different. I mean, what's the game plan to work with them?
Well, they've got a very good point guard, and I think it's Maya Rose, and she poses problems. Keeping her in front of us. Very athletic. She's probably 5'10", 5'11", and go right or left. She's probably their best player, and they've got a couple girls inside that are athletic. They're going to probably play us 1-3-1 zone, so we're going to have to shoot the ball fairly well from the perimeter. But I like our depth against theirs. They don't play a lot of kids, so hopefully we can exploit
out.
Yeah, maybe get into their bench a little bit.
All right. Well, Coach, we wish you the best of luck against Springfield.
Thanks, Chris.
All right. Todd Grosjean, coach of the Bryant Lady Bears, back with the game after this on the Golden Bears Sports Network.
If a new Lincoln is on your wish list this season, come see us down at Bryan Ford Lincoln.
The 2020 Lincoln Corsair. It has more rear legroom than a competitive make full-size SUV. If you needed something bigger, we got the Lincoln Nautilus. Plenty of room for 5 passengers and a bunch of rear cargo room for your Christmas presents. And if you got a really big family, the Lincoln Navigator. This can comfortably seat 8 all the way to Grandma's house for Christmas dinner. So if a Lincoln is on your Christmas wish list, come down to Bryan Ford Lincoln today. We've got plenty to choose from.
My goal is a bachelor's degree, and I am starting at Northwest State. I get a great education and save thousands on tuition.
All roads begin at Northwest State. Visit northweststate.edu today.
You're one of a kind, unique in every way. Shouldn't your home be too? King's Flooring and Furniture in downtown Defiance. 20,000 square feet of showroom with style and quality you won't find anywhere else. And they're an outlet store too, so you can find the pieces you've always wanted and not crush your budget. It doesn't stop at furniture either. King's has one of the largest selections of flooring and tile in the area. Find them on the web at kingsflooringandfurniture.com. King's Flooring and Furniture in downtown Defiance. They have just what you're looking for.
There comes a time when every family is faced with the difficult choice of aftercare for a family companion. In the past, your choices were limited to burial or cremation. Now there's a better option, Aquamation. It's a gentle, more responsible alternative that allows you to honor the loss of your companion without harming the environment. Aquamation is a simple process similar to Mother Nature's own that allows the family to retain more of their companion's remains. To find out more, call or stop by Creel Funeral Service today.
Back on the Golden Bears Sports Network, I want to thank our sponsors bringing you the game tonight. Bryan Ford Lincoln, Veteran Services of Williams County, Oberlin Turnbull Funeral Home and Crematory, Bryan Athletic Boosters, Creel Funeral Service, Northwest State Community College, BMU Cable, and High-Speed Internet, and the main stops of Northwest Ohio. Thanks so much for joining us. Chris Malega alongside Brian Arnold. And Coach, you know, these Lady Bears, 5-2 on the season, had a tough one against Defiance last game, and now, you know, we got Springfield coming to town, a Springfield team that is probably better than their record indicates.
Played some good competition. These girls have seen a lot of tough opponents, so you know, our girls are going to have to bring an A game today. We're going to have to get off to a good start, and really, we've been good at that this year. We've had some great first quarters, and we just need to maintain.
Absolutely. So taking a look at what, you know, Coach Grosjean said there, you know, the 2 seniors, Kelly Miller, who was injured all last year, Riley Burge not dressed today, so don't know if she's injured or what the situation is there. But people like Brooke Lamberson, Shallon Miley, and McKendry Seam are going to have to do the stepping up. And then, of course, Addie Arnold, Delilah Taylor, and Allie Zimmerman also going to be key players this year. And, you know, it's going to be interesting to see how this team will react to come back from that 1-point loss at Defiance.
That's what I'm interested in seeing. What kind of attitude we bring to the floor. Did we learn from that? We had a big lead that we gave away, so hopefully the girls will respond well. I think they've had a good week of practice. You know, Shallon has really carried us this year as our leading scorer, so we're going to need another good day out of her.
Absolutely. We're going to take a 60-second time out. Be back after this on the Golden Bears Sports Network.
The service is over. All the family and friends have returned home. Everybody's returned to their own life. Sometimes there just needs to be a little more help. That's when the staff at Oberlin Turnbull Funeral Home and Aftercare Director Kurt Bennett are here to continue to serve you.
Whether it's through grief groups, needing additional information, or sitting down with Kurt, we can help you cope during your grief journey. From pre-need to aftercare, Oberlin Turnbull Funeral Home. Just because you walked out the door doesn't mean we forgot about you.
Tonight's broadcast of Golden Bear Sports is proudly streamed by BMU Cable and High-Speed Internet. BMU is your hometown local provider for digital HD cable and high-speed internet. Call BMU today at 419-633-6100 or visit us on the web at cityofbryan.net. Go Bears from all of us at BMU.
The Bryan Athletic Boosters invites you to become Bryan Strong. In the past 3 years, the Bryan Athletic Booster Board of Directors has purchased new women's basketball uniforms, new football uniforms, and the Athletic Wall of Fame you can see in the hallway next to the gymnasium at Bryan High School. They have also made donations to the Bryan Soccer Association for the Lighting Project and the Bryan Swim and Dive teams to offset the cost of YMCA diving board and pool equipment. With your contributions, we can accomplish even more. Become a Bryan Strong corporate patron today. Go Bears!
Back out on the Golden Bears Sports Network, getting ready for Bryan and Springfield here, and we're going to send it down to our PA announcer for the starting lineups.
Welcome to Bryan, home of the Golden Bears. As players, we will strive to play hard and represent our school and community with class and sportsmanship. The officials will do their job with professionalism and integrity. Our coaches will coach us hard and allow us to develop relationships and experience lifetime memories. Our families and friends will be our biggest fans. Our student sections will cheer for us and not against our opponents. Respect the game. Enjoy the game. Go Bears.
The officials assigned to this game have met the requirements set by the Ohio High School Athletic Association and have been approved for their important role in today's game. Our officials today are Anthony Adams, Dan Carnahan, and Max Smeltzer. Now let's meet the lineups for today. First, the visitors from Springfield. 5'7" junior, number 3, Leslie Heiser. A 5-foot sophomore, number 4, Leah Swiller. A 5'8" sophomore, number 10, Mariah Cunningham. A 5'9" junior, number 11, Maya Rose. And a 5-foot freshman, number 2, Kendall Schroeder. The Blue Devils are coached by Clifton Hodges and assisted by Art Battle. And now the starting lineups for your Bryan Lady Bears. A 5'3" senior, number 3, Kelly Miller. A 5'11" junior, number 10, Shallon Miley. A 5'3" junior, number 20, Brooke Lamberson. A 5'6" sophomore, number 22, Addie Arnold. And a 5'10" junior, number 32, Chloe Antigo. The Bears are coached by Todd Grosjean, assisted by Colin Walker and John Miner.
Starting lineups for both teams. We're about ready to get this one underway. Chris Malanga, Brian Arnold with you, and last minute conversations, and we're going to get ready to go here. One number change for my roster. Number 1 is Kendall Carruthers. She was listed as number 32 on the last roster.
Maybe she's number 2, I think. There's a chance.
Yeah, 2, you're right.
Number 2 down there, yeah.
Here we go. Miley gets it into the corner. Looks for some help. Out to Miller. And over to Lamberson, now back over. Now back to Lamberson outside the arc. Inside. Feed. Up and good. That is Chloe Antigo.
Good look there from Brooke Lamberson. Coach said they might run some man to start, but they came out in their 1-3-1. So we're going to have to be able to move the ball quick and get some open looks.
So they're coming the other way. This is Carruthers. She'll give off to Swiller. Underneath, shot is missed. Rebound comes down to Shallon Miley. Coming the other way with it. Miley finds Miller in the corner. She launches a 3, no good. Rebound will come down. Miller gets her own rebound. Up, misses again.
Good active hands there by Shallon Miley. Got us a second look. 2 good looks.
Springfield with it.
Missed. Quick to the basket there.
It's Carruthers.
Some help side.
She missed that shot. Rebound comes down to the Golden Bears. Miley with it now back in the corner. This is Lamberson. Lamberson will dribble around. Find Miller on the other side. Now down low to Arnold. She puts it up, no good. Rebound comes down to Miley.
Good block inside.
Yeah.
Nice rebound by Miley. Use a shot fake there maybe.
So Springfield will come down the other way. 6:21 remaining. First quarter. 3 in the air, no good. That was Leslie Heisler. And rebound will come down to Springfield, but we had a out-of-bounds situation. So 6:13 remaining, 2-0 Bears early lead.
Bears have gotten lucky here. They've had given up a couple open looks. Springfield's come out cold.
Miller goes off her fingertips, now to Miley, now over to Arnold. Arnold will dribble. Find underneath to Antigo, up, and she is fouled. So Antigo missed the shot from Arnold, but she was fouled, and so we're going to get a foul on number 3, Leslie Heiser.
Some good penetration there. Made the defense move a little bit, and Chloe made a great cut to get open in the middle of the paint. That's tough on the defense. You got to make the defense move when they're playing zone. Move the ball around and then make them move and move their eyes.
So Antigo misses the first one.
And this is the Achilles heel of the girls this year. We have not been a good free throw shooting team. We're not even shooting 60% from the line as a team.
That one's up and good, though, so she goes 50%. Bears have a 3-0 lead on the main stop scoreboard. Bears with a little full court pressure now. Carruthers breaks that, feeds it underneath. Ball goes off of Miley's leg and out of bounds. Nice job by Miley to get in front of that one. So Heiser will inbound from under the basket. She finds Rose. Rose working against Antigo. Rose dribble drive, look for help. And it's going to be a turnover. Oh, no, Springfield got it back.
So called that off Lamberson's hands.
Swiller launches a 3, and that's good. Leah Swiller for 3, and it's tied up at 3 with 5:34 remaining first quarter here at Bryan. Now Springfield on the full court pressure.
Showing a little 2-2-1. Ball in the middle is where you need it to be. You got to be strong with the ball.
And now we're going to go foul. That'll be on Carruthers.
2-2-1's a pretty effective press. Key is to get the ball, to rotate quickly, get the ball to the middle of it, then turn and go. Attack the basket. Back into their 1-3-1.
Miller here. Gets it to Miley underneath. Up and good.
Really good look from Kelly Miller.
Miller, that three-point shooting, challenge there. She's good at that, but also good to have a basketball on to throw it in there to Miley.
Well, in team scouting, they know you have to run out at her, and then that opens up passing lanes. Shallon did a great job moving without the ball.
Springfield the other way. This is Swiller, and it gets tipped off. Must have gone off of Miley.
Off of Shallon Miley. Yep, good help there after Addie got beat to the basket.
Heiser with it. She's inbounding under her own basket. Deep inbound to Rose, and Rose will be working against Antigo. She'll find Carruthers right side. Now back out to Swiller. Top of the key to Heiser. She'll look to drive against Miller. Puts it up, no good. Nice defense and nice rebound there by Shallon Miley.
Don't dribble too many. Oh, Chloe Antigo, great anticipation.
And the Bears turn it over, but then right back, Springfield turns it over.
Yeah, Shallon probably took one dribble too many into the crowd, ended up with four opponents all around her.
Arnold's going to inbound. Big, tall inbound. Now Lamberson has it. She'll dribble top of the key. She's got 2 on the right. Gives to Miller. Miller launches that 3. That's going to be off. Rebound gets tipped to Springfield. Now 3 on the other side, and that goes off the front iron. That is Mia Rose. Bears will get the defensive rebound, come the other way. Arnold, dribble drive. Back out to Miller.
Boy, had Miley on the block there. Just didn't see her.
Underneath. Back out. Here's Arnold for 3. No good. Rebound tipped around, and Miller will come down with it. Then it goes off her foot. Arnold will quickly chase it down and reset. Going on right side, draws the double team.
Just settle down and relax a little here.
And Miller will have it now in the backcourt as it was tipped by Springfield. Underneath and Miley up and good. Miley was camped on the block, and that's going to cost Springfield to take a timeout as the Bears go up 7-3 on the main stop scoreboard. It's going to be a 30-second timeout, so we'll just keep it right here. What did you see there, Coach?
Well, I think that where Kelly has found Shallon a couple of times down there on the block, that's been open. Like I said, the one time Addie took the ball to the basket and had Shallon, she looked back instead, but that's where we were going to have to hurt them. We've got a size advantage with Shallon there. We'll have a size advantage when McKendree Seymour comes in, and then Antigo flashing the basket. That's where our advantage is right now. So until we start hitting the three, that's where we need to look, is get those shots on the block. If we don't make them, let's at least draw some contact and go to the free throw line.
All right, so it's 3:38 here, first quarter. Bryan leads 7-3. It'll be Springfield basketball, and after the make by Bryan, they'll be able to run that baseline. Bears will put on that full court pressure. They get it to Carruthers. Carruthers will work up against Lamberson. Loses the basketball, gets it back though. Carruthers now, and Lamberson in there playing tight D. Carruthers puts it on the ground again. Now it's tipped, and they're going to actually get McKendree Seymour on a foul.
Kind of a cheap one that far away from the basket. Kendry's just trying to be aggressive. I say the Carruthers girl for Springfield looks like a freshman. She looks like a youngster, but she moves pretty good. She looks comfortable on the varsity court.
3:23 and counting. Springfield has it after the foul. That was the first team foul for the Golden Bears. This is Swiller in the corner. Looks to find her girl, and it gets knocked off McKendree Seymour's leg and goes out of bounds, and Springfield will have it anew with 3:14 remaining. First quarter, 7-3 lead for the Golden Bears. Swiller off the inbound, puts up a three. Seymour will get the rebound and will come the other way. Underneath to Miley, it's tipped out of bounds off Springfield.
I like that look, though. That's a good idea. It might have been a hair late, but I think that was when she saw it. It's a good look to push.
Checking into the game is number 25 for Springfield, Aaliyah Johnson. And coming out will be Leslie Heiser. Shot is missed by Seymour, and the rebound gets knocked out of bounds. And Delilah Taylor will check in and give a break to Brooke Lamberson. So the Bears will inbound again. Miley on the baseline. Long inbound.
Pretty good constant theme for this year is Coach likes to get just about every girl he's going to work in for the day in the first quarter. Get them a little bit of action, get a little sweat going.
Taylor with a nice move there and puts it up and in. She thought about a three, but then was patient and got it in there. So now
that's her game right there. She'll take the shot later, but she is great at attacking the basket. That's what she needs to do.
They're going to say that went off of Taylor. So checking into the game for Antigo is Bree Long.
Yeah, and that's pretty much our full varsity squad for today. So everybody's been on the floor in the first quarter. Coach has gotten them all a chance. So we should be fresh. Everybody should be able to play hard.
Mia Rose just goes basically baseline to baseline and puts it up and in. It's 9-5 now. And then a steal by Springfield, and we're going to get a jump ball.
Let's stay with Springfield.
Tell you what, Carruthers is all over that court.
She is. She is quick, and she's aggressive.
Bears still lead 9-5, 2:22 remaining first quarter. Inbound to Swiller. She'll feed underneath to Cunningham. Cunningham goes to put up a shot. It was blocked. Bears will come the other way. This is Miley. Miley over to Taylor. Little errant pass, but Taylor able to wrangle it. Now over.
Good
and
look.
underneath,
That's
Miley up and good.
Nice look from Bree Long. Quick six for Shallon.
Yeah,
Just
absolutely.
been in the right place at the right time right now, and girls are finding her. That's been fantastic.
They'll bring her the other way. Here's Mia Rose. Rose looking for some help. She'll go herself then dish out at the last second to Swiller, who launches a three. That's up and good. Swiller's hit a couple from out there. That's two for her.
We may not be able to help off of her. That is not in the scouting report. That was not someone we were concerned about. So we're going to have to make a little adjustment and not be able to help off of her.
They get it underneath to Long, up and good. So that's 13-8, and that was a nice move there to get it off that pressure.
Great job attacking the basket. McKendree made a nice pass.
They'll feed it underneath. Taylor will scrap for the ball. There'll be a jump ball going back to Bryan, and now we'll see Chloe Antigo back in.
Good rotation there in man-to-man defense by Delilah Taylor, stepping in front of that pass and causing the turnover.
Antigo comes in. Miley will sit. Allie Zimmerman also in.
That's where we want to go attack. There's where we want to be good. Now they got to get out.
Yep. Here's Antigo over to Zimmerman. Zimmerman will cross it court to Delilah Taylor. Launches a three, no good. Rebound comes down to Bree Long. Bree was boxed out there, still able to get that rebound.
Very active.
And now they get it inside to Long. Long will put it up, no good. Rebound tipped around. It's going to be grabbed by Springfield. And they'll come the other way. Long three, no good. That was Aaliyah Johnson. Rebound comes down, and there's a scramble forward again, and we got another jump ball. So 40 seconds to go. It's 13-8, and it's going to stay here at Springfield.
I think that might have been a bailout. Looked like a little bit of a travel before Delilah got involved in that.
They inbound. Springfield with it. Rose working against Antigo. And we're going to get a foul on Zimmerman.
And I believe that is on, going to go on Markai Cunningham.
Oh, okay.
Springfield.
He pointed at Zimmerman.
He did, right at her.
All right, so that's the third team foul for Springfield. Bears will have it. They inbound it as we go under 30 seconds to play. Here's Seamer looking for a quick layup, and it is going to be out of bounds going towards Springfield's way.
That's a great job attacking the basket. Exactly what coach wants to see. Like to see her end up on the free throw line or get that ball in the bucket.
Cunningham just disturbed that one. Springfield will bring it up quickly. Here's Rose. Rose goes left, and she runs right into Delilah Taylor.
A little bit of contact there.
Miley will bring it the other way, and Miley will get fouled.
And a hand check.
Yep. That's going to be on 25, Aaliyah Johnson. That'll be her first, team fourth. We're at 11.8 to go here. First quarter. Checking back is Carruthers. And for the Bears, we're going to see Kelly Miller back in as Zimmerman will sit down.
Trying to get a three-point shooter on the floor here with 11 seconds left.
The inbound, tall pass. Miller will have to go back and get it. We go under 10 seconds to play. She's working against Carruthers. They'll find Miley. Miley with it. Now they're looking to get it out to Miller. Miller launches a three, and that was a perfect look, and you called that. It's exactly what the Bears did, and at the end of the first quarter of play, it is 16-8. Bears lead Springfield. Back after this on the Golden Bear Sports Network.
The Bryan Athletic Boosters invites you to become Bryan Strong. In the past 3 years, the Bryan Athletic Booster Board of Directors has purchased new women's basketball uniforms, new football uniforms, and the Athletic Wall of Fame you can see in the hallway next to the gymnasium at Bryan High School. They have also made donations to the Bryan Soccer Association for the Lighting Project and the Bryan Swim and Dive teams to offset the cost of YMCA diving board and pool equipment. With your contributions, we can accomplish even more. Become a Bryan Strong corporate patron today. Go Bears!
Back on the Golden Bear Sports Network, Chris Malenga, Brian Arnold. Let's take a look at some quick stats from the first quarter. Springfield shooting 3 of 10 from the field. They have a leading scorer of Lee Swiller, who is 2 of 3 from behind the three-point arc. Then taking a look at the Golden Bears quickly, here as we get back to action, the Golden Bears are shooting 47% from the field, 7 of 15. They're being led by Shallon Miley, who is 3 of 4 from the field.
Well, I would imagine if they're sitting in that huddle down there, something Coach Grosjean's reminding them is that we've been really good starters. This has not been our problem. Our problem has been, okay, how do we follow up a good start? So hopefully we can back our good first quarter up with a great second quarter and continue to build on the lead.
Here we go as we start the second period of play. Bears will have it. They lead 16-8 on the main stop scoreboard. Over to Miley, underneath to Antigo. Antigo misses the shot and was fouled.
That has been our spot, right down there. Good rotation of the ball and a good quick look to the near side block. And that's been there so far all afternoon.
That'll be on Aaliyah Johnson. That's her second, Antigo will shoot 2. First one is up and good. Antigo is now 2 of 3 from the line. I think she had the first 2. Yep. Am I correct?
Yep, I'm trying to talk her right into making some. We need to correct that number a little bit as the year goes on, because there's a ball game that it's really going to count on.
Yep, absolutely. Well, she goes 50% that trip as well. 7:47 and counting. Springfield comes the other way. Here's Johnson, puts it up. It was tipped, and the rebound comes down to Antigo. And the Bears will bring it the other way. Here's Arnold, now in the corner, underneath to Antigo. Now back under to Miley, up and good. Shallon Miley. And we go.
Springfield's been running that little double screen to get the ball in against the press. But I think that token pressure has been just enough to keep them honest.
That was a long three ball by Leslie Heiser, excuse me. I'll put an L in there. Bears swinging it around. Arnold with it. Cross court to Miller. Miller launches another three. Up and good. There was nothing but cords on that one. So that's going to be another timeout for Springfield. Full timeout.
Either get out of their zone and match up and man and see what they can do, or they're going to have to stretch themselves out to the shooters. And when they do that, it's not going to help them down on the block. So we're doing what we need to do right now, the inside and outside, and hurting them where you need to against the zone.
Taking a look at some rebounds. Bryan with 9 rebounds. Springfield just with 3. And, you know, it's hard to rebound when they're drilling threes the whole time. Springfield has 5 personal fouls on the team, 1 for Bryan. And each team has turned the ball over 1 time. So there you go, 22-8.
Relatively clean at this point. It's been pretty well played. I think, you know, when you're sitting with me in the stands, one thing that I've said about basketball, whether I'm watching the game on TV or watching this, is I would like to see shooters protected a little more in the paint. I'd like to see basketball games back in the 70s and 80s a little more consistently, and part of that's going to have to come with the guys in stripes, blowing some whistles. You know, we've seen some things that could have been called in the paint, but for the most part, I think it's been pretty clean, and we've done a great job attacking the basket.
Absolutely. So it'll be Springfield basketball. They will be under the Bryan basket, and they will be able to run the baseline after the shot that was made by Miller. That 3 that brought the Bryan girls up 22-8. They will inbound to Carruthers. Carruthers will bring it up quickly, working against Lamberson. Over to Miller, or excuse me, over to Swiller. And stolen away by Bryan. Miley up for 2, no good. Gets her own rebound, and it will go off of Miley. And no, will it? No, it'll go off of Springfield. That was good. That was a nice job by Shallon to get her own rebound.
Great follow. That's the old school thinking. Who knows where it's going to go? It's the person that shot it. They're going to have the best idea.
Underneath to Miley, who misses again, and will
catching Seymour on that.
That'll be Seymour's second foul, so she'll have to check out. Antigo will come in for her. So Springfield will have it under the Bryan basket again. They will inbound to Carruthers. Carruthers again working on Lamberson, who is playing good D. Carruthers will get over the timeline.
I feel like us in man, whoever coach is telling has got to guard Carruthers is probably like, come on, coach. Drawing the short stick here.
Carruthers misses there. And that's Arnold that launches the 3. And Arnold.
That's a great leave by Shallon. You've got to reward a kid for making a great pass like that by knocking a shot down.
And they just converged on Shallon.
Yep.
In the key there, left open a bunch of room. A big miss.
Everyone should chase her. Right back to her.
Underneath again. That's a miss for Arnold. Rebound comes down to Springfield. It's a fast-paced game.
Yeah. This is when basketball's fun. Let's get up and down a little bit. Let's play clean. Attack the basket.
And we're going to foul away from the ball. That's going to be on.
Looks like it's going on Chloe Antigo for Bryan.
That'll be her first. She was working on Carruthers.
She drew the short stick.
Yeah, she did, absolutely.
Making me tired just watching those girls chase her around.
Allie Zimmerman will check back in for the Golden Bears. Give Kelly Miller a little bit of a rest. She's earned it. 5:32 and counting here. Another long three by Springfield is no good. That time it was Mia Rose who missed the three.
Mia's not afraid to pull the trigger.
She's not. Here's Arnold on the right wing.
She hasn't seen a shot today that she doesn't like.
Tall to Zimmerman.
Bad pass there from Arnold to Zimmerman. I probably said that before a couple times.
Checking in as Brooke Lamberson will sit down. Delilah Taylor will come back in. Also going to see Bree Long again.
You know, selfishly, I love to see these sophomores in the game. I've coached these girls since they were in kindergarten and first grade. But it's just fun to watch them develop. But they've got some great kids above them. It's been a nice mix of girls with these sophomores playing with these juniors and seniors.
Rose will launch another three. That one goes in and out.
Just an unkind rim. Ooh.
And then the rebound will come down to Cunningham. And it'll go out of bounds.
Pretty sure Shallon got away with one there.
4:58 to play. 25-8. Bears lead over Springfield on the main stop scoreboard.
Good D, nice switch.
And a steal for Miley. Actually, just went right to her hands. Really wasn't.
Right. Her and Bree Long, great talk to each other, switching off.
Here's Arnold bringing the ball up. Over to Taylor. Springfield in that zone. Miley will fire back over. Three in the air.
That one.
And Addie Arnold will make it up again. So that's two for her. 2 threes, that is. And she has 6 points on the night. Springfield will bring it down quickly. And they're going to draw the foul. And that's going to be on, that'll be on Delilah Taylor. That'll be her first foul, team 4th. At the line will be Mia Rose, shooting 2. First one by Rose is up and good. I think this may be the first time they're at the line tonight.
Yes. You gotta like the way Rose plays. She's real aggressive. She's taking her shots, but she's also going to the basket when she gets her chances. Looks like a kid that's played a lot of basketball. Pretty aggressive.
She makes both of those. So now the Bears will bring it up. Arnold, left wing. Down low. Over to Zimmerman. Zimmerman pushes off the defender, or shakes the defender off, I mean.
Now Springfield's gone to try to play a little man. We finally got him out of their zone. Let's see
Miley.
Exploit some matchup.
Shot is blocked for Miley. Rebound comes down to the Bears. And that was up and good.
Great shot by Allie Zimmerman.
And Zimmerman launches the three. I wasn't sure that was a three, but then the arms went up. 31-10, 3:48 and counting. Springfield will bring it up. Heiser, get it over on the other side. Over to Swiller. Swiller puts up a layup, up and good. Nice move by Swiller.
Really nice screen by number 10 down there. Markiah Cunningham screened Shallon right away.
3:29 and counting here, second quarter. And that's just stolen away by Springfield.
Just a little too long to try to make that entry pass. Delilah probably either needs to take a dribble or two to get a little closer, take some distance away, or keep that one in the pocket.
So Zimmerman will inbound right in front of the Springfield bench. And now we're going to get a sub in as Arnold will sit, and we'll see Kelly Miller back in. And then Chloe Antigo will come back in. Bree Long will sit. Bears inbounding in front of the bench. Over to Taylor. Taylor looks down, gives over to Miller, left wing. Miller will feed into Miley. Miley will turn, put up a layup, no good. Get in there for the mix for the rebound, gets her own rebound, then kicks back out. Now Miller up for three, got it.
Another three.
Wow, Miller with the, Miley with the miss.
6 threes in the first half so far for the Lady Bears. That's taking advantage of their opportunities.
And we're going to foul the other side. This might be on Taylor again.
I think so. A little bailout. She just got to stand her ground there. Rose was out of control and let her out of it.
Probably 2 on Taylor, so I think Taylor's going to have a seat here, and I think Brooke Lamberson's going to come in. Rose is the line again.
Looks that way.
She is perfect from the line, 2 of 2. First one up and good. So Lamberson will come in. Taylor will sit. Springfield's number 40, Bria Costell, will come in as well. Cunningham will sit. Second one is up and good. She rattled that one, but she's perfect from the line.
Shooting with the right end to use all the rim down there. That's our nice loose rim.
There you go. She has 6 on the night, by the way, Rose. Now look at this defense they're playing on Miller. They figured out that Miller can hit the 3, and they're really pressuring her now. Lamberson with it on the left wing. She'll look to drive, then she'll give out to Zimmerman down low on the left side. Back out to Miller. Now to Miley behind the 3-point arc. Miley looking for some help. She'll find Lamberson right wing. Miller now underneath. Antigo shot up, counted, and the foul.
The foul on Aaliyah Johnson. That's going to be her 3rd. Nice find down there.
So we got Johnson will sit with the 3 fouls rather, and Marquia Cunningham will come back in, and then Bree Long will come in for Shallon Miley. Antigo's shot, or a foul shot, is no good. Rebound comes down to the Bears, and we're going to get a travel. I don't know about that one, but
looked like she wasn't quite on the ground yet there, Max.
There we go.
That's all right. He had a lot better view than I did, that's for sure.
Absolutely. We're a little far away in the crow's nest. Good vantage point when you stand, though.
I won't ever tell Max that, but...
Underneath, that is up and good. That's Bria Costell. That'll be her first 2 points of the game. And they just worked that one in there. That looked like a Bryan possession.
I think we got a piece of the shot, kind of fell into her hand as we turned around and looked for a rebound. Bad luck.
Underneath, Antigo gets bumped and no foul. So that'll be a Bryan turnover. Carruthers the other way, no good. Rebound will come down and to Springfield.
I think that might have been Carruthers' first outside shot. That might be why. A little bit strong on the long 2. Bears have gone to a 2-3 zone now. They're going to have to find shooters. There's Carruthers for 3.
Again, no
Another
good.
Long.
Yep.
Laying on her back.
And that's going to be a foul on Springfield. That's going to be on Cunningham. That'll be 2 on her. And that's going to be the 7th team foul, which means 1-and-1 time.
Chloe Antigo, the human free throw machine. She is 2 of 5. We are 2 of 5. Let's see if she can work on correcting that right here.
First one is up and good.
Yeah.
Going to see Arnold check back in. Kelly Miller will get a respite. Here's the second one on the way from Antigo. Short. And we're going to foul the other way. And that'll be on, that's on Antigo. That'll be the 6th team foul. That's 2 on her. And she will sit down, and Shallon Miley will come back in. Miley does not have a foul. Wise substitution. 3 ball in the air, no good. Arnold fight for the rebound, and she'll actually draw the foul.
Arnold jumping like her gene pool right there. Didn't quite get up enough for the rebound.
Oh, that's going to be on Miley.
Allen picked that one up, trying to come over and help.
So Miley will get the foul, so I shouldn't tell that she had no fouls because she just got one. Cunningham will shoot 2. She'll miss the first. Bree Long will come out as Kelly Miller comes in. Next one for Cunningham. That's good. Rattles it home. So it's a 20-point lead for the Bears, 37-17 as we go under a minute 20 to play here, first half. Lamberson with the basketball. Now to Zimmerman, back to Lamberson. Lamberson will drive, put up a shot, and it rattles, no good. Rebound comes down to Springfield.
Good take by Brooke, good idea. A little off balance.
And quickly, Springfield gets it down, and Cunningham will put up the bucket for 2. 3 points now for her. We go under a minute to play. 37-19 Bears on the main stop scoreboard.
The coach will be happy to see us get beat down the floor. That happened to us at Defiance on Saturday in the second half a lot. Really cost us the ball game.
Miller, nice head fake, puts it up. No good. Rebound comes down, and Miley's going to get a foul.
And that'll be 2 on Shallon. Gonna be shooting.
Yep.
That's 2 good looks we've had the last few trips. Just couldn't get them to go.
And Miley will get the second foul.
You know, as a coach, there are things that are going to happen. There are things that you can control and you can't. One of the things you can always control is effort. You know, Coach wasn't real happy with how badly we got beaten down the floor by Defiance the other day in some big situations.
First one's a make there for Cunningham.
She's come to life here. She's got their last 4.
Second one is no good. Rebound comes down to Bree Long. Now the Bears will quickly move it around.
Nice job beating pressure with the pass.
Yep, open Kelly Miller there. Now they'll hold for the last one. Zimmerman with it over to Miller. Now down to Arnold. Arnold pass back out to Zimmerman. Now back to Miller. Just swinging it around the key.
Shot here. Yep. 15 left and counting.
To Long. Long
this is
drives
a matchup we
up.
like. Oh,
and we're going to get a
good move.
So Springfield will have the foul. That was 40, Bria Costell. That'll be her first. And that puts Bree Long to the line.
You know, even with 8 seconds left, maybe that was earlier than what Coach would like, but I think that was a good decision by Bree Long. She had a good matchup, no help side. Again, we've got to make free throws.
Yep, absolutely.
It was 3 of 7.
That one's good.
4 of 8. We're approaching our 57%. No fouls here.
Springfield will hustle it down. Shot in the air is no good. Rebound, and that'll end it.
Good battle there.
So there you have it. At the end of the first quarter of play, it is Bryan 38, Springfield 20. Back with a halftime analysis after this on the Golden Bear Sports Network.
If you've got a young driver on your Christmas list, we've got cars for $5 grand out the door here at Bryan Ford Lincoln.
Even though they're $5,000 out the door, they've been through our shop and they're ready to go.
Along with these cars here for $5 grand out the door, over half of our lot has been marked down for this holiday season.
Happy holidays, and come out and see us at Bryan Ford Lincoln for all these great deals.
Helping others isn't just kindness, it's my life. That's why I chose Northwest State.
All roads begin at Northwest State. Visit northweststate.edu today.
As the baby boomer generation tires of traditional send-offs, funerals are becoming increasingly more personalized. People are pre-planning their own remembrance gathering. Pre-planning is easy and will pay off both emotionally and financially for you and your family. Plus allows you more control over your last hurrah. At Krill Funeral Service, we're not just funeral directors. We are experts at helping hearts heal.
You're one of a kind, unique in every way. Shouldn't your home be too? King's Flooring and Furniture in downtown Defiance. 20,000 square feet of showroom with style and quality you won't find anywhere else. And they're an outlet store too, so you can find the pieces you've always wanted and not crush your budget. It doesn't stop at furniture either. King's has one of the largest selections of flooring and tile in the area. Find them on the web at kingsflooringandfurniture.com. King's Flooring and Furniture in downtown Defiance. They have just what you're looking for.
The Bryan Athletic Boosters invites you to become Bryan Strong. In the past 3 years, the Bryan Athletic Booster Board of Directors has purchased new women's basketball uniforms, new football uniforms, and the Athletic Wall of Fame you can see in the hallway next to the gymnasium at Bryan High School. They have also made donations to the Bryan Soccer Association for the lighting project and the Bryan Swim and Dive teams to offset the cost of YMCA diving board and pool equipment. With your contributions, we can accomplish even more. Become a Bryan Strong corporate patron today. Go Bears!
Tonight's broadcast of Golden Bear Sports is proudly streamed by BMU Cable and High-Speed Internet. BMU is your hometown local provider for digital HD cable and high-speed internet. Call BMU today at 419-633-6100 or visit us on the web at cityofbryan.net. Go Bears from all of us at BMU.
Back out on the Golden Bear Sports Network, Bryan leads Springfield on the main stop scoreboard by the score of 38-20 at the half here. And Chris Malenga, Brian Arnold, and Coach, what's your thoughts on the first half of play here for the Golden Bears?
Well, I really liked the way we were attacking that 1-3-1, and we got them out of it. They got into man-to-man. Now, to look at Springfield, I think they match up fine with us. I think They probably wanted to show the zone early because they've been a man team early, according to Coach Grosjean, so just give something different. But we did a great job of finding people down on the block, and then when we didn't, we made ourselves 6 threes in the first half. So they had to come out of the zone, they had to match up, and that's been good. Now, Springfield made a run late in the half, a little bit of getting up and down the floor. We've got to do a better job of getting back defensively. We let Defiance hurt us with that on Saturday. And I would say, you know, you don't want to lose to anyone. You don't want to lose to anyone when you're up 16 or 17 points. But the lesson that came out of the Defiance game was, especially with no games this week because of finals, Coach had plenty of time to harp on, here are the things, the big couple of things that hurt us. Let's get better at that. We can go into halftime right now and say, hey, you know, we gave up a couple buckets because we didn't get back on D. So let's get our focus back. Let's get our hustle back. Let's make sure we're running and we understand the transitions where we've been getting hurt lately. So, you know, take the lessons of what happened on Saturday. Understand you were up big that game. You were up big at the half right now. You need to come back with that old cliche that we love to use as football coaches, and it's nothing when you come out. Yep. Let's start with the same good intensity.
Absolutely. So as a coach, do you like playing once a week on 2 back-to-back Saturdays, or would you have preferred, I know it didn't match very well with the exam schedule, but would you have preferred to have games during the week between, or how do you like the layout there of the schedule?
I think as a girls coach, you know, you don't get sometimes I think the boys would probably disagree with me, the good fortune of having your Friday, Saturday, because that's tough to play that Friday night and then prepare for Saturday. But I'd like a couple games a week. This week, as a parent who watched a high school player go through with exams and try to do it all, I understand why we do that. And as an old AD, I understand why we try to keep games out of there. I think the best case scenario is probably like a Tuesday, Saturday. If we could roll Tuesday, Saturday, Thursday, Saturday all the time, I think that'd be a great schedule. But when the state went to 22 games and everybody said, yep, we'd like to get those couple extra games in, I know from sitting in Chad Savage's chair and where Teresa Kuzma is that there's just so many nights. We aren't the only show in town. Athletics isn't the only thing. You got to find nights for Christmas programs. You got to find time for music schedules. You got to find time for academic recognitions. So we aren't the only show around, and it just makes it really hard. But you know, to answer the original question, a couple games a week would be great. Stay sharp.
And they didn't look like they came out not sharp tonight, so it didn't hurt them to have a week off of playing. But let's take a look at some of those stats. Let's first look for Springfield. Springfield as a team is shooting 6 of 23 from the field. That's 26%. They are 4 of 12 from 2. They're 2 of 11 from 3, and they are 6 of 8 from the foul line at 75%. As a team, they have 7 rebounds, 2 offensive, 5 defensive. They have 3 turnovers. Their leading scorer is Leah Swiller, who is 3 of 4 from the field, including 2 of 3 from beyond the arc. She is shooting 75%. Mia Rose has 6 points. She's 1 of 5 and 4 of 4 from the line, so she's getting it done at the charity stripe. Markea Cunningham is 1 of 3 and 2 of 4 from the foul line, and she has 4 points. And Bria Costell has 1 of 1 from the field for her 2 points. Kendall Carruthers is 0 of 4. Leslie Heiser is 0 of 4. And so that's what we have for the Springfield Lady Blue Devils. Taking a look at the Bryan Golden Bears, they are 46.7 from the field, 14 of 30. They're 8 of 21 from inside the arc, 6 of 9, 67% from behind the arc, and they're 44% from the foul line, 4 of 9. They have 13 rebounds, 5 of the offensive variety, 8 defensive. They have 2 steals and 2 turnovers. Their leading scorer is Kelly Miller, who is 3 of 6 from the field, and all 3 of those shots were made from behind the three-point arc, where she's shooting 60%. Shalyn Miley has 8 points. She is 4 of 9 from the field for those 8. Chloe Antigo has 2 of 4 from the field and 3 of 7 from the line. She is shooting 42% from the line, and she has 7 points. Addie Arnold has 6 points. She is 2 of 4. Both of her 2 were also 3-point baskets. Allie Zimmerman with 3. She is 1 of 1 from behind the arc, and Bree Long has 3 points as well. She is 1 of 2 from the field and 1 of 2 from the line. Delilah Taylor, 2 points. She has made the only shot that she has taken. Again, the score at the half is 38-20. We're going to take another timeout. When we come back, well, the second half action on the Golden Bear Sports Network.
Here at the Williams County Veteran Service Office, our mission is plain and simple. We are here to serve our local Williams County veterans and their dependents. We are staffed with trained service officers who have the compassion and understanding to assist their fellow veterans in obtaining all federal and state benefits that they have earned. Additionally, we provide emergency financial assistance and transportation to VA medical centers. So if you're a veteran or a dependent of a veteran, stop in today and see how we can help you at the Williams County Veteran Service Office.
Keeping children safe on Ohio school buses is a priority for the Ohio State Highway Patrol. This is Lieutenant Bob Aschenfelder of the Defiance Post. Safety on the roadway is a shared responsibility. Even though motorists are required to stop as a safety measure, children should always look both ways before crossing the street and remain alert to any sudden traffic changes. Together, we can make this a safe school year.
Halftime here from Bryan High School on the Golden Bears Sports Network. The Lady Bears lead Springfield 38-20 on the main stop scoreboard. Chris Malenga, Brian Arnold, and a good opening half for the Golden Bears. They are shooting fairly well from the field. They're shooting great from three-point. They're at 67% from outside the arc. They're shooting 44% from the line, and they lead Springfield by a score of 38-20. So if you're Springfield's coach, and I know we're the home team here, but what were you saying in the locker room to your girls?
Well, I'm probably going to try to build off of that second quarter. I thought they played the second half of the second quarter really good. I think they started to find some things. Rose did a nice job attacking the basket. Cunningham got a lot more involved. And I think if I'm them, I'm definitely extending some man pressure and making us handle the basketball and deal with their athleticism and try to put a lot of pressure on us early and see if they can cut this lead down by half at least before the fourth quarter.
All right, in for the Golden Bears for the second half of play, we've got Eddie Arnold, we got Brooke Lamberson, we got Chloe Antigo, Shalyn Miley, and who's the fifth one? Kelly Miller.
Kelly Miller, yep. Starters back on the floor for Brian to start.
Springfield, Kendall Carruthers is out there, as is Leah Swiller. Markia Cunningham, Mia Rose, and Bria Costell. That's actually who they finished with.
Yeah, and Costell's out there now. Probably because of foul trouble of Johnson from the first half. She ended the half with 3 fouls. She seems to be their best interior player. A little break down there by Brian leaving the ball.
And Swiller puts it up for 2, so Springfield starts out with a bucket, and they'll go the other way.
And Swiller stays hot. She's been playing a good ball game.
She has, absolutely. Arnold with it. Outside the 3-yard, and it was tipped out of bounds as Swiller plays good on the defensive end as well there.
Defender's going to come out and get in your grill that far out of the basket. You got to try to beat them.
So Bears will have it. Here's Miller.
Yep, and Springfield is out in some good pressure, man. Yeah, and they're going to play pretty aggressive. Foul away there.
Carruthers
with the
That's
foul
2 on her.
Anderson. But this is what they have to do right now. They've got to try to pick the pressure up a little bit.
So that's the first of the half for Springfield. Miller will inbound right in front of her basket, working against Mia Rose. Got to find somebody. They find Chloe Antigo. Now they'll give it back to Lamberson. Lamberson now working on Carruthers.
And that looks like for Brian the matchup they've got to exploit right now is Antigo on Costa.
They'll feed it out. Antigo at the foul line, no good. Rebound comes down to Springfield.
They got 2-on-1 here. Rose again right to the basket and attacks. Draws the third one on Antigo.
Yep. So Chloe is going to have to probably be subbed here. And that'll put Rose at the line. And you're right, Rose has just not been shy about going right to the hole.
That's going to be a big part of their second half if they're going to make a run at us, because she's been really good from the line.
First one is good. I think she has not missed a shot from the line.
Coach is going to roll the dice a little bit and keep Antigo in the game.
She remains perfect, and it's now 38-24. 7 minutes exactly to play. Full court pressure is on. They get it down. Here's Arnold working on the right side, waiting for some traffic, someone to come, and it's going to be off of Shalyn Miley's leg.
It's a bad decision there by Arnold. Got herself in a bad spot, turn around through with the girl sprinting right at her. That Shalyn wouldn't have had much she could do with it there. That's why you play pressure, though. Get kids get their heart beat up a little bit, get a little excited.
Now Arnold will get screened off and actually draw a foul as Rose went right into her. That's definitely what they're doing here. So Arnold picks up foul number 1. 6:40 remaining here, third period.
That was not called on the shot.
Absolutely, yeah. She's working on Rose again. And they do it again. They double screen her.
Yeah, they run that high double screen. Good roll off.
And a turnover for Springfield.
Brooke Lamberson with a great step in from the backside.
Miley now with it. She'll give to Arnold left side. Arnold puts it up. That's off glass. And then we're going to get a, whoa. Oh, Springfield got away with one right there.
Yeah, a little tomahawk chop through the ball and through Brooke. Need a bucket here.
Yep.
To stem the tide a little.
So Lamberson will have it. She'll give over to Miller. Miller thinks about a 3, then feeds underneath to Seamer. Seamer double teamed, and they're going to throw it away. And let's see, collision on the floor, and it's left there, and Carruthers just comes and picks it up. They'll feed it down, and then they'll turn it right back over. So back-to-back turnovers for Bryan and Springfield. And that could have been dangerous for the Golden Bears.
Henry had a good matchup there. She needs to be more aggressive and think about taking the ball to the basket.
So Springfield continues the full court pressure, and we're going to get a foul. I think that might be on Swiller.
Back on Swiller.
Swiller will pick up her first foul. Arnold's going to sit down in favor of Delilah Taylor. Antigo did get subbed out. We neglected that, but she did get subbed out with those fouls. Taylor will give over to Miller. Miller drives, puts up a left-hand shot, and up and good for Kelly Miller.
And that's what we got to look to do. We have to look to finish our moves to the basket instead of getting there and then turn around looking for someone else. Good job by the senior.
Springfield brings it the other way. Rose, they converge on her. Misses the shot, no foul. Bears get the rebound, and they'll come the other way. Miller again, and one. Miller will get the bucket and the foul.
Great look ahead by Shalyn Miley and Kelly. Great hustle going to get that thing.
Foul will be on Swiller. That's 2 for Swiller really quickly, and that puts Miller at the line to shoot the N1. 42-24 your score. Bears lead this one, 5:32 remaining, third quarter. Miller's foul shot is no good. Rebound comes down to Springfield. Springfield has it. Here's Rose. Rose. 3 ball in the air, no good. Rebound. Oh, no, it hits. I thought when it left, it wasn't going to go, and it rattled.
Kind roll.
He did. And now it's knocked out of bounds by Springfield. As Swiller taps away from Miller. Miller's going to have a seat. And Bree Long will check back in. They'll inbound to McKendry Seamer. That was a good inbound there to her. To Miley. Miley looks to drive, stops, pops, no good. Rebound will come down to. Yep. Rebound comes down to Springfield again. So Bears really only get 1 shot each time down. Springfield's done
high ball screen action every time down the floor for Rose. They're showing their hand right now. Everything is going to go through here in the second half.
That's tipped, and that'll stay here. A nice job there by the Golden Bears to tip it away as Delilah Taylor gets a paw in on that one.
Yep, whoever's up on 11 is going to have to be active. Your girl goes to screen. You got to help off and be ready to switch. Everything's going through her.
And a double screen there. And they find Carruthers in the corner there. She doesn't take the shot, but she'll come all the way around and put up the little layup. No good. Rebound comes down. Bears will get it. Lamberson. Now they'll bring it the other way. Here's Brooke. In the corner to Miley. Miley takes 2 dribbles, comes in, puts it up and in.
There's some good offense right there.
Miley now with 10 points on the night. Springfield will bring it up with Rose again. There's that screen again, but Bree Long able to get out of it that time. Now Rose will launch a 3. Wow.
Figure out what we're doing with that. We're probably going to have to switch so we can get a hand up on the
14 for Rose. Bears bring it down. Miley over to Seamer. Seamer up and good.
Good push and run.
46-30. Bears put a little full court pressure down as Long will work against Rose. Now they'll screen her out here. Nope, they don't screen her. Give to Carruthers. Carruthers
was trying. She just didn't want to use it.
Now Carruthers will put up a shot. No good. Rebound. Nice rebound, and they're going to get a foul.
Little shove by Shallon.
Wait a minute.
Didn't need that.
No, okay, that is on Miley. They both were 10. I didn't think it was going to be on anybody else, but
no, I think she got two hands right in her back there. Just need to let that one go.
Yep. So Zimmerman is in now for Lamberson, and now Miley will sit as Arnold comes back in. Inbound. Rose with it, working on Long. Good battle going down there between Cunningham and Seamer underneath. Springfield bring around right off the hands of their player number 15, Jenna Winslow, who's in for the first time tonight.
Bree Long is working really hard on Rose right now, but she's going to have to. That was some good on-the-ball pressure by Delilah Taylor to force that turnover.
They'll bring it up. Arnold with it. Gives to Seamer. Seamer with it, looking for some help. Back over to Arnold.
Right now we need to attack the basket and kick. We're in our open offense. Look how far out they want to come defend. They're all the way out to the 10-foot line for the volleyball court.
Underneath to Long. Long looks for some help. Then back over to Arnold. Arnold launches a three. No good. Rebound knocked out of bounds and will stay here.
Good break there.
.239 and counting on this inbound. 46-30, Bears lead on the main stop scoreboard against the Blue Devils of Springfield. Bears get it inbounded. Zimmerman with it. Zimmerman looks for help, finds Arnold. Arnold will bring it back up. Basically pass and cut at this point, and that was knocked out by Swiller. She anticipated that one really well.
A little bit like what we talked about earlier with Delilah trying to make that long pass. You're too far away. Defense is playing too hard out on cutters. You got to either shorten the pass up or you got to look to beat your girl to the basket.
That's going to be knocked out of bounds by Swiller.
Yeah, I've been really impressed with Swiller.
She's a good player.
She is playing her tail off, working really hard.
Swiller and Rose probably playing the best out of the two Springfield players, or all the Springfield players.
Yeah, definitely.
Early on, it looked like Carruthers was going to be the one to watch, but there's a foul on Rose.
Nice backdoor cut by Seamer and a good find by Taylor.
It's going to be her first foul on Rose, and Seamer will head to the line to shoot two.
And you're going to give that up if you're Springfield. You're going to give up that backdoor cut when you're playing that hard out past the three-point line. You're trying to defend all the way out to half court, basically. You're going to give up some backdoor cut.
Plus, the way the Lady Bears have been shooting for the foul shots, it's not always guaranteed a two, and she could have had a two right easy there.
Yep. I don't know that it's so bad not to foul us and send us to the line. You got to make us prove it.
Second one is no good, but Bree Long comes down with a nice rebound, and it's stolen away by Swiller, and now stolen back away. Shot is missed, up and good. Seamer with the miss, and then getting her own rebound, and then putting it back.
Yeah, I like this. Good pressure, slow them down some. Now let's be ready to help off. Following the screens. Here comes the high ball screen.
49-30 Springfield. Now they'll switch it off. This is Heiser. Heiser tipped it, and Bears had a turnover and just gets knocked out. Wow.
Well, Delilah's played a lot of softball for me. I think that's one of those where the pop-up's so easy, you just forget to catch it.
Yeah, absolutely.
I like a play like that. That happens sometimes. I'm sure we won't talk about that later.
All right, Springfield inbounding under their own basket. They find, ooh.
Oh my.
They found Swiller, but she just fell over when she caught the pass. And now a three ball in the air, no good. Rebound is tipped around, and she gets her own rebound. That was Johnson who missed the three and got her own long rebound.
Depending on how this possession comes out, both coaches are probably going to want to erase this 45 seconds of game tape, and we'll just pretend this didn't happen.
Miss there, and finally Johnson missed another long three, and finally Long with the defensive rebound coming the other way. Here's Arnold. Working on Rose. Over to Taylor. Back to Arnold. She launches a three off front iron. Goes in for the rebound. And
you get Taylor with one.
Yep. And that's a third foul on Delilah. Checking back in is Kelly Miller. Bears need to be careful. They're up 19, but you gotta keep the foot on the gas at this point.
Yep, and that's really what I think got to us in the last game. We took our foot off the gas. We've done that a couple times this year. You know, I think a little bit of that is when you're not used to big leads, you don't always know how to play with it. You got to learn how to play from way up and from way behind. So hopefully Defiance taught us a lesson. We'll see how the rest of this one goes.
Three ball in the air, and that is no good. Rebound comes down to Arnold, and Arnold just came charging in there for that one as Winslow missed it.
She must have been pushed because she looked a little quicker than normal getting to that ball.
And then she loses the basketball the other way. Winslow with the tip. Shot up is missed, and that is Johnson again. Now they kick it out long three. Rebound comes down. So Johnson missed the two. Rose got the rebound and missed the shot. Bryan finally with the defense rebound. Now the other side, Zimmerman hits a three. There you go, Ali Zimmerman with three. 52-30, and Springfield will not get a shot off because they had no idea how much time was left.
That game, what had that gotten down from 18 to about 14 or 15, and now it's up to 22. That's what we didn't do the other day. Good answers to that run there.
There you go. So at the end of the third quarter of play, it's 52 for Bryan, 30 for Springfield on the Golden Bear Sports Network.
If a new Lincoln is on your wish list this season, come see us down at Bryan Ford Lincoln.
The 2020 Lincoln Corsair. It has more rear legroom than a competitive make full-size SUV. If you needed something bigger, we got the Lincoln Nautilus. Plenty of room for 5 passengers and a bunch of rear cargo room for your Christmas presents. And if you got a really big family, the Lincoln Navigator. This can comfortably seat 8 all the way to Grandma's house for Christmas dinner. So if a Lincoln is on your Christmas wish list, come down to Bryan Ford Lincoln today. We've got plenty to choose from.
My goal is a bachelor's degree, and I am starting at Northwest State. I get a great education and save thousands on tuition.
All roads begin at Northwest State. Visit northweststate.edu today.
Back on the Golden Bear Sports Network, Chris Malenga, Bryan Arnold. Hey, look, we're on TV. They actually got a shot of us.
Nice.
So there we go. It's Bryan 52, Springfield 30. And Bears have one more quarter to play here. They need to keep that intensity up, and much better third quarter than the end of the second quarter for the Bears.
It was. I think they really responded well to the pressure that Springfield was throwing at them. They're going to see more of the same. You know, right now, if they've got any chance, if the Blue Devils have any chance right now, they've really got to get up, play some aggressive D, turnovers, layups, and chip away as fast as possible.
Inbound to Lamberson to start the quarter here. If you're the Bears, you're just kind of content to have long possessions at this point, right?
Long possessions for high percentage shots.
Miley will miss one. That was a tough one for Miley to miss. She was right underneath there.
Yeah, that was a look you want. Ran some good offense. You need to finish our layups.
So Springfield will bring it the other way. Three ball in the air, and that is nothing but net for Leslie Heiser. Heiser now with her first points of the game.
That's her first bucket of the day. Yep. I think that's who we're probably okay giving up shots to, but she made us pay.
Miley will go up and be fouled, and now she'll get the foul the other way as Heiser. I keep saying Heisler. I'm thinking of Rick here.
Mm-hmm. Well, how can you not?
I know. That puts Miley to the line. So she'll have two. First one, no good. Miller, Miley, Zimmerman. And Springfield will come the other way. 20-point lead for the Golden Bears. Miley made one of those.
Yeah, I don't know if you ever feel real comfortable, but even with 20 right now, it feels like we need to get about halfway through the fourth and hold this lead.
Absolutely, because Springfield isn't giving up. Rose, and they're going to get offensive foul on Rose. That's a good foul.
Yeah, Kelly Miller did a great job staying on the ground.
That'll be 2 on Rose.
This team has not taken a lot of charges this year. That's probably under a handful, but that was a great time for one.
Nice move right there to Antigua, up, and she's fouled.
And that's going to be 4 on Johnson.
Boy, that was a nice run out, too, after that.
Got the ball to the middle of the floor against the press, and Lamberson pushed quick and found Antigua running that left lane.
So Antigua hit the deck pretty hard, but she's up, and
Springfield's already at 7, so we're shooting on everything from this point on, so we really are going to get a chance to work on these things, and we need to. Another miss from the line.
She's been shaking her right hand, so hopefully that wasn't, she didn't hit it when she went down.
Hard. She did go down hard.
Second one, rattles, no good. Rebound comes down. Miley rips it away. What we're going to call a jump ball. Go with Springfield. Boy, Miley ripped that one away, didn't she?
She did. Sometimes I don't think she understands herself how strong she is and athletic she is. She just does some things naturally. It'll be nice to see all of our girls be able to do.
3 ball in the air, no good off front rim. That was Carruthers. And the rebound comes down to the Golden Bears. They'll move. Lamberson will give over to Zimmerman. Zimmerman looking for some help. She'll give it to Miller on the right side. Now over to Antigua. Feed it to Lamberson. Lamberson up.
Nice.
Layup. Good.
Nice job rolling through there.
Brooke Lamberson now with 2 on the night. Her first bucket. 3 ball coming the other way. No good. Rebound will come down to Brooke. As Swiller misses a 3, and Lamberson has had the last 2 defensive rebounds for the Golden Bears. And they're crashing those boards. Antigua down low on the left-hand side.
Yeah, we've done a great job rebounding today. That's been really good for us. Been a big key. Limited them to a lot of one-shot possessions.
And that's really intensified as we've gone here in the second half. We're going to count the bucket and the foul for Kelly Miller.
Senior has been really good today.
That is going to be on Leslie Heiser. That'll be her 3rd. Bears will have a Miller free throw coming. And we're going to get a timeout for Springfield. It's going to be a full timeout, so we'll take it with them. 57-33, Bears lead on the main stop scoreboard. Back after this on the Golden Bears Sports Network.
You're one of a kind, unique in every way. Shouldn't your home be too? King's Flooring and Furniture in downtown Defiance. 20,000 square feet of showroom with style and quality you won't find anywhere else. And they're an outlet store too, so you can find the pieces you've always wanted and not crush your budget. It doesn't stop at furniture either. King's has one of the largest selections of flooring and tile in the area. Find them on the web at kingsflooringandfurniture.com. King's Flooring and Furniture in downtown Defiance. They have just what you're looking for.
The Bryan Athletic Boosters invites you to become Bryan Strong. In the past 3 years, the Bryan Athletic Booster Board of Directors has purchased new women's basketball uniforms, new football uniforms, and the Athletic Wall of Fame you can see in the hallway next to the gymnasium at Bryan High School. They have also made donations to the Bryan Soccer Association for the Lighting Project and the Bryan Swim and Dive teams to offset the cost of YMCA diving board and pool equipment. With your contributions, we can accomplish even more. Become a Bryan Strong corporate patron today. Go Bears!
Back on the Golden Bears Sports Network, the main stop scoreboard shows Bryan leading Springfield 57-33 in girls basketball. This is game number 1 of a BMU doubleheader, as we will have the boys taking on Napoleon this afternoon. Kelly Miller was fouled as she made her last bucket, so she will head to the line here for 1. Try to get a traditional 3-point play. It rolls no good. And Springfield will bring it down as we go to 5:46 to play, first quarter. Rose with it. She throws a 3 in the air. That's going to be no good. Rebound as by Springfield, but she steps out of bounds.
Rose hit those first 2 threes to start the half, made the first 2 free throws. Gave him a little glimmer of hope, and then she struggled. But we've been running a lot of bodies at her, and it's hard to keep your legs fresh. Legs aren't fresh, you're not going to shoot it great.
Miller has a wide open shot to the lane, puts it up, and it was tipped apparently.
I think she'll watch that one on film later and say, yep, Shallon was right there. I should have probably left it for her.
So Arnold will come back in. Here's Lamberson with it, now to Miller. Miller launches a three from the right side. No good.
Nicely. Go to the basket when you get rebounds.
Good rebound by Addy. Jump ball there on the rebound.
Yeah, we did a really good job protecting the basketball in the first half. 2 turnovers. That was our 5th of the second half.
The jump ball will favor the Golden Bears.
To keep ourselves under double digits in turnovers for the game, that would be great. Oh, boy.
And there you, as you spoke.
Right into one right there. So hard to catch that ball throwing at your shoelaces.
That's right. Absolutely. Did we have a second jump ball in the thing? Because I thought Brian got the ball to start the quarter.
That's a great question. We did.
So, I don't know. We'll take it, I guess.
Yeah. Didn't hear a lot of hullabaloo coming from the Springfield contingency.
And now we're getting a foul as Springfield, Cunningham was trying to grab it away after the missed shot, and what she ended up doing is fouling Kelly Miller, and so Miller will head to the line again. What was she shooting from the line coming into this? She was 72, no, she's 72%? Yeah.
Yeah, yep, 72% from the line.
She has 15 points tonight. First is good on the 1-and-1.
It's no doubt. I mean, it's easy to see that she spends a lot of time in the gym, works on her shot a lot, and she's the kind of kid that's going to find the time to get in. She won't be satisfied with a day like today. This day like today just means she's going to keep working hard at her shot.
She is now 50% from the line today. Those were her first 2 that she made.
Kelly's a hard worker. Yep. Does a great job as one of 2 seniors on the roster, being a good leader. Sets a great example for the younger kids. Good student.
Springfield will bring it around. Shot up, and that was an ugly shot, but Bernal made it count. Wow.
Now the JV player getting a couple of minutes, taking advantage. Be aggressive, go to the basket.
Absolutely.
Great decision. I think we had a chance to step in front of her, and somebody made a business decision not to.
Well, that was a weird shot, but it went in. I guess it all counts. Miley will shoot
out.
Miss, and
then Bernal gets a block shot, though.
Wow.
Youngster taking advantage.
Absolutely. Swiller will drive and lose the basketball. It'll stay right here. Going to see Delilah Taylor check back in. Give Miller some rest. Springfield shot up, no good. Rebound goes to Springfield. So second chance effort as Rose missed it. And then Heiser got the offensive rebound and the putback, basically. 59-37, 3:52 remaining here. Fourth quarter. Bears lead 59-37.
Well, it doesn't get a lot easier than that. We've got to make that bucket.
Taylor missed that one. Bears with the rebound.
In the paint. She's going to want to have that one back.
Taylor will give to Arnold. Arnold over to Miley. Miley head fake.
Nice jab.
And puts it up and in. Miley now with 13 on the night. 2 players in double figures for the Bears, Miller and Miley.
Great offensive move right there. Good job reading her defender. Good finish.
Springfield brings it the other way. Rose with the basketball. Springfield not in a lot of hurry right now. They dish off. Swiller launches one. Short, wasn't a 3. And Delilah Taylor comes with the defensive rebound. And it'll be knocked out off of the hands of Rose. Lamberson will have a seat, as will Miley.
Well, I think Addie Arnold probably knows she's going to get caught from behind on that, so maybe just a run-up, jump stop, let that defender blow by. But I like the aggression.
Just like Maverick and Top Gun, put on the brakes, let them fly right by.
Yep, without any speed.
That's right. That time, she was going up and had some contact, no call, though.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we're trying to swallow it a little bit and get through now for the stripes.
Seems like you don't want to go to the line if you're shooting the way you've been shooting lately, right?
Yeah.
Maybe you want the practice.
You know what? Let's call that a block shot. We'll go the other way.
So Rose with it, working top of the key. She'll hand off. Now they'll give back over to Swiller. Back to Rose. 3 ball in the air. No good. Rebound tipped away. Back to Springfield. Now they get it underneath, and Delilah Taylor tips it away, and let's see who's going to come down with it. Arnold will go for it and get the jump ball. It'll stay here with Springfield. Heiser missed the 3, and then Springfield came in and got the offensive rebound.
Yeah, 24-point game. You wouldn't know it by watching. Everybody's playing hard. Brian's got some young girls on the floor, so they don't know any better but to play hard, regardless situation. The Springfield girls are not showing any quit.
Jump the other way now.
Girls getting on the floor, being aggressive. It's good to see.
I think Zimmerman was the one that got in there on that one. Springfield with some token full court pressure. Taylor with it. Bounce pass out to Seamer. Now over to Arnold. Arnold protects the basketball, drives. Shot up, no good. Tipped away to Springfield. Springfield the other way with Rose. Rose will take it to the hole and draw the foul. I think Bree Long is going to get called for that one.
A lot of contact there that Bree drew. I'd like to see that one go the other way, but your feet were moving.
So Long will pick up the foul. That's her first. Rose will go to the line to shoot 2. Bears now with 5 team fouls. First one up for Rose is good. She's a good player.
Yeah.
14 points on the night.
Great effort all night. It's a little bit slow on the start. The coach would probably like to see her get going a little quicker in the first half.
Line change.
Seems to be a bit of a spark plug for them.
Hannah Heiser's in. Bria Costella's in.
I think the one thing that's been really obvious for Springfield today is it's a roster with no seniors. So they're getting kids that are getting some good experience on the floor who are all going to be back for them. NLL is not easy.
Absolutely not.
Grinder, so it's good. They're going to have some long nights. Things are going to be tough, but their kids aren't quitting.
That's right, and that's what you like to see as a basketball coach is no quit out of your kids. So
you know, practice is competitive. Girls are playing hard at the end of a 24-point ball game, 22-point ball game. That's going to pay off.
Set them up for that tough league schedule, although they've already played 5 league games. So,
yeah. Yeah, that was really hard to believe they've gotten that many in already.
Yeah. 61-39 your score, minute and a half basically to play. And at the line is going to be Zimmerman shooting 2 now because we're in the double bonus.
Coach Groshine now has got some JV players in and entering the game. Haley Wheeler and Brooke Taylor now coming in, and Lexi Allspall's already on the floor. That's good to see. Probably see a couple more here in the next minute or so.
Second one is no good. Rebound comes down to Springfield as they go the other way. This is Amaya Hodges who's in for the first time tonight, and it's picked off.
Good D there by Haley Wheeler.
I'm going to let you call these because I don't even have these on my board.
Freshman Blaze Langendorfer's in now, so we've got 4 JVs in with Delilah Taylor, 4 sophomores and a freshman.
And
I'd love to see Lexi Allspall on the floor. The Allspall girls are a great experience for their mom and dad this year, getting to play together on the JV team. We know from last year what that's like to get to see your girls play on the same team. Those girls work so hard.
Foul's going to be on Delilah Taylor, which is fortunate because she's one I've got in my thing, so I can give her the foul.
It only counts, yeah. Anybody else does anything, we're going to give it to someone else.
That's right. So Bana will come to the line. She's got 2 points. She made 2 foul shots last time. Misses this one. Second one up, and no good as well. Rebound comes down to Springfield, though, and they launch a 3. No good.
A little quick there. Delilah just wants to win the foot race.
And up and in. Nice move by Taylor to get the rebound and go coast to coast with that as we go 1:08 to play here on Main Stop scoreboard.
Delilah isn't our fastest player with the ball. There aren't too many that are as fast as her. She can really go when she wants to go.
Rebound comes down to Allspaw. Shot was missed by Costell. Here's Taylor.
Good decision by Brooke Taylor.
Missed. Rebound comes down to Ozpoff and misses that one. 38 seconds to play.
Good rebound, good effort by Lexi.
Hodge is with it in the corner. And we got a traveling violation on Springfield. So Bears will have it with 22.5 seconds to go. Springfield will keep one player, actually two players back still on the press. Taylor with it. Taylor will get up the court. They're trying to foul her, and they actually tip the ball out of the way.
Yeah, I like 14. She's coming in off their JV roster.
Yep. Maya Bernal.
Yep. She's played really hard. Freshman that's got a good future. She works hard.
Got long legs too, so
yeah, still got a little growing to do.
15 seconds to play. 64-39 on the main stop scoreboard.
It's going to be a couple of really nice wins for the Lady Bears today. We've not had a lot of luck with Springfield since we put them on the schedule. This is going to be a good day for us.
For now, missed that one. We're going to get a foul now the other way. No, they called her the foul. No, they called Bria Costell, which is her second. The Bears will shoot.
Gets Haley Wheeler to the line, a chance to score some varsity points here. There you go.
First one is up and good.
Come in and she can help boost the varsity free throw percentage. Knock another one down here. Oh, then I jinxed her.
There
really
you go.
Does work.
It does work.
Jinx a thing.
That's right. Rebound comes down, and the Bears will finish this one off with a 65-39 win over the Blue Devils of Springfield. That is your final, and good game there by the Lady Bears, and they'll shake hands, and we're going to take a timeout. When we come back, we will have our final stats of the game, and then get ready real quick for Napoleon, which is going to be happening later tonight here on the Golden Bear Sports Network. Back after this.
Tonight's broadcast of Golden Bear Sports is proudly streamed by BMU Cable and High-Speed Internet. BMU is your hometown local provider for digital HD cable and high-speed internet. Call BMU today at 419-633-6100 or visit us on the web at cityofbryan.net. Go Bears from all of us at BMU.
As the baby boomer generation tires of traditional send-offs, funerals are becoming increasingly more personalized. People are pre-planning their own remembrance gathering. Pre-planning is easy and will pay off both emotionally and financially for you and your family. Plus allows you more control over your last hurrah. At Krill Funeral Service, we're not just funeral directors. We are experts at helping hearts heal.
My goal is a bachelor's degree, and I am starting at Northwest State. I get a great education and save thousands on tuition.
All roads begin at Northwest State. Visit northweststate.edu today.
The Bryan Athletic Boosters invites you to become Bryan Strong. In the past 3 years, the Bryan Athletic Booster Board of Directors has purchased new women's basketball uniforms, new football uniforms, and the Athletic Wall of Fame you can see in the hallway next to the gymnasium at Bryan High School. They have also made donations to the Bryan Soccer Association for the Lighting Project and the Bryan Swim and Dive teams to offset the cost of YMCA diving board and pool equipment. With your contributions, we can accomplish even more. Become a Bryan Strong corporate patron today. Go Bears!
The service is over. All the family and friends have returned home. Everybody's returned to their own life. Sometimes there just needs to be a little more help. That's when the staff at Oberlin Turnbull Funeral Home and Aftercare Director Kurt Bennett are here to continue to serve you.
Whether it's through grief groups, needing additional information, or sitting down with Kurt, we can help you cope during your grief journey. From pre-need to aftercare, Oberlin Turnbull Funeral Home
Just because you walked out the door doesn't mean we forgot about you.
15 back on the Golden Bears Sports Network. Chris Malenga, Brian Arnold, and want to thank our sponsors, Brian Ford Lincoln Veteran Services of Williams County, Oberlin Turnbull Funeral Home and Crematory, BMU Cable and High-Speed Internet, Byron Athletic Boosters, Girl Funeral Service, Northwest State Community College, and main stops in Northwest Ohio. Chris Malenga, Brian Arnold with you. Saw a good girls game as the Lady Bears victorious over the Springfield Blue Devils, and as you said, Coach, the girls have had a tough time with Springfield, so it's nice to get that win.
It was. They were added to the schedule a few years ago as a good, that's a good opponent for us. A nice strong test on a Saturday afternoon. Close last year. It was nice to see us get over the hump today. Not the same Springfield team we've seen in the past, obviously, but the old cliches, you got to beat the teams you got to beat, and that's who we played today, and we did a great job.
Bears won every quarter of this game, 16-8 in the first quarter, they 22-12 in the second quarter, 14-10 in the third quarter, and 13-9 in the fourth quarter, make your score 65-39. Let's take a look at some team stats first for Springfield. Springfield had two players in double figures. Mia Rose was 27% from the field with 16 points. She was 2 of 7 from behind the arc, but she was 8 of 8 from the foul line, and that's something to be said for that, having that ability to shoot those foul shots. She had 16 total points. Leah Swiller had 10 total points. She was 2 of 3 from the field. Actually, 4 of 7 from the field, 2 of 3 inside the arc, 2 of 4 outside the arc. Leslie Heiser had 5 points. She was 2 of 7 from the field, and she had both a 3-pointer and a 2-point bucket. Micaiah Cunningham was 33% from the field. She was 1 of 3 from the field and 2 of 4 from the the foul line rather. Amaya Bernal had 2 points. She was 1 of 2. Bria Costell had 2 points, 1 of 2, and Kendall Carruthers was 0 of 6 from the field. Jenna Winslow 0 of 1. Kayla Haig 0 of 1 from the field. As a team, Springfield shot 26% from the field. They were 12 of 45. They were 32% from inside the arc, 7 of 22, 5 of 23 for 22% outside the arc. 10 of 14 from the foul line for 71%. They had 16 total rebounds, 6 offensive, 10 defensive. They had 1 steal and 6 turnovers for the game. Taking a look at the Bryan Golden Bears statistics, they had 2 players in double figures as well, led by Kelly Miller, who was 6 of 10 from the field. She was 3 of 4 from 2, 3 of 6 from 3, 2 of 4 from the line for her 17 points. Shalyn Miley was 6 of 15 from the field and 1 of 4 from the line for her 13 points. Allie Zimmerman had 7 points, 2 of 2 from the field, 1 of 2 from the foul line. Chloe Antigo had 7 points. She was 2 of 5 from the field, 3 of 9 from the foul line. Addie Arnold had 6 points. She was 2 of 8 from the field. Both of those were 3 balls. McKendry Seamer had 5 points. She was 2 of 4 from the field, 1 of 2 from the line. Delilah Taylor had 4 points. She was 2 of 3 from the field. Bree Long had 3 points, 1 of 2 from the field, 1 of 2 from the line. And Brooke Lamberson had 2 points. She was 1 of 3 from the field. And Haley Wheeler came in as a JV player off the bench, and she was 1 of 2 from the foul line. So thoughts on this one, Coach?
It was good consistency. Listen to you read down the scores there. We had a lot of girls. Everybody that got on the floor scored, other than a couple of our JV girls there at the end. I think everybody did a nice job contributing. That's what you'd like to see. We are deep. If there's one thing that you say about us, first and foremost, is Coach plays a lot of girls. A lot of kids get on the floor. We've got a lot of, let's say for most of our ball games, you take Shalyn and Kelly away, we're pretty interchangeable. The next 3 in could be anybody on any given night, and our kids play hard because of that. I think they know they're always going to get their minutes, and they're going to get their chance if they're playing well to stay on the floor. And tonight was a good example of that because you've got a bunch of kids who scored and played well.
All right, well, we want to thank our crew bringing you this game. Eric Herman is our director, Chris Bryce in the truck as well. Also want to thank Sam Clark, Edna Clark, and Parker Rosebrook, who are our camera people. And, we appreciate you joining us on the Golden Bears Sports Network. So one final time from Brian for Brian Arnold. I am Chris Malenga, the Bryan Lady Bears 65, Springfield 39. Thanks, and have a good night, everybody.